that his tweets, 70%, they don't think they're good for him.
Yeah, look, I love Matt, but if we were that influential, then a lot of things in politics would look different. And when I talk to Republican voters, and I've spent a lot of time asking Republicans how do they feel about the president's tweets and behavior versus his agenda, what they've told me and what they've told a lot of us is that they like the president's agenda. They don't regret their vote because the alternative was Hillary Clinton as president, but that they don't like the tweets. They don't like the weird antics and behavior, and they'd like to see the president just do what he promised and be a leader. And
Kellyanne said the same thing, by the way.
And that was key because when she goes on television, Trump's favorite venue for information, and says something like that, acknowledging the legitimacy of the polling, you know she's trying to send a message. And what Trump has to be careful of is that outside of whatever percentage of his base will never go away, and we know it's a little bit fungible based on the most recent polling, there is a universe of Republicans that were always skeptical of him, and that they have a shelf life with all of this stuff. They want to see him succeed. But if he doesn't get it done and he continues to act in a way that is, not presidential with the tweeting and all of that, eventually they'll wash their hands of him and at least in 2018 say, I gave Republicans control of government. I gave it to President Trump. They delivered nothing. I think I got better things to do today, and that's going to be a problem for his party in 2018.
Karin, just to put a finer point on it, a couple of the numbers in the poll that we should show people. 72% of respondents believe that the tweets send the wrong message to world leaders. So it's not just domestically about, eclipsing the agenda here. It's to world leaders. And yesterday, obviously there was a tweet storm after Senator Richard Blumenthal was on our program. President Trump was tweeting in real time criticisms of Senator Blumenthal, particularly what he had said was his war record, which of course is confusing again because Donald Trump doesn't have the most illustrious military service record.
Well, Twitter does go out to an international audience so long as the internet is open and free in every other country that you're talking about reading them. And, it's both the leaders of those countries that are reading that and the people of those countries that are reading that and forming their own impressions. And we've never done diplomacy in 140 characters or less at a time. So this is just kind of a new sort of environment that we're in as we're having Twitter be a medium not just for controlled communications from the president to the rest of the world, but very genuine and sometimes impulsive ones as well.
Guys, can I say one quick thing? I know
Yes.
we have to go, but can I just say one quick thing because it drives me insane? We cover what the president